Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here once again. We are looking ahead to today's preseason slate for the 12th of October. As normal, hope you guys all did very good last night. Once again, it was another W for us in the preseason. I think that's what, 5 or 6 days in a row now, so we are definitely killing it. As normal, if you guys want to come join us for the rest of the preseason, only 3 days left. It is only $10, so definitely not too bad of a deal for you. As normal, today, which October 12th, is the last day that you can join for season pass for $250. On the 13th, it's going to go up to 400. So, if you guys want to save $150, we'd love for you guys to do that. That 250 includes FanDuel and Prize Picks as well. Like I said, as yesterday, if you guys cannot afford 250 up front, I definitely understand. Times are tough. We do have payment plans available for you guys. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely let me know. I'm pretty flexible with it, so whatever fits your guys' budget, I'm definitely there for you guys. I've already set up a couple people. Like I said, people have different budgets, so yeah, just let me know. We'd love to help you guys out. And yeah, if you want to get in, check us out on our Twitter. Let me in the comment section below. Just message us, say, hey, we'd love to get in on the payment plan, or pay up front. And like I said, we'll get you guys in. Once the regular season does start, we will have our monthly pass available if you guys want to do that, if you can't do the season pass. So, like I said, we do have the payment plans available. So let's go look into last night of how we did. Wasn't too bad. I was iffy about this slate. I really was. There just wasn't a lot of good plays. There wasn't a lot of news coming out either, so it was just, I don't know, a kind of a weird one. Thankfully, we survived, had a 282.2. I mean, I had Lillard in there, and obviously he was out. I had Curry, he was out. So left me with Simons, and I, because it was the last game. Because yeah, Golden State Portland didn't put out any of their stuff until later, so it was kind of sucked. I really didn't want Simons in there, but that's what we had. He had 17-2. Morant was solid with a 35-8. Giddy 32-5. I went with Green here. He had 19, which isn't that bad. If I would have went somewhere else, would have been a lot better. But I was looking at it, and Javante Green was playing 24, 25 minutes. It was getting 20, 25, 26 fantasy points, and that was with DeRozan and Levine playing. So I thought for sure with Levine and DeRozan being out, I thought for sure they would play Green, but they only played him like what, 16, 17 minutes, which just kind of blew my mind. I thought for sure he was going to be my good pick. Still, he still had 19 points in like 16 or 17 minutes. He was 1% owned. So if they would have played the dude, he could have got me probably 27, 28 points and would have bumped me up a little bit. But, like I said, trying to win some GPPs. He was a good play on paper, but didn't pan out. Jordan Nora absolutely just destroyed. Had Giannis in there. Once Giannis was out, had to go Jordan Nora. Small forwards were so trash tonight. Wiggins was out too. One was Saduk Bey overall. Got me 30.8. I didn't really like him to start the day just because he's so all over the place, but small forwards, there wasn't many, so I had to go that way. Wendell Carter liked him at 36-4. Told you guys if Orlando was going to up their guys' minutes, I was going to be all over Orlando, and that's exactly what I did. Well, with Wendell with a 36-4, almost had a triple double in preseason, and Pablo Briancho had 27-8. I was a little hesitant with Vuk right when I heard Levine and DeRozan were out. I was like, all right, are they only going to play Vuk maybe 10 or 15 minutes? But still got me 38 too. Patrick Williams went off, should have went that way, but in the past he's not really that good fantasy wise, so didn't really pick him, but overall still won with a 282.2. So yeah, like I said, we'd love for you guys to come join us. Definitely hit me up on Twitter. So let's go get into today. We have a pretty big slate for us since we're getting at the end. A lot of these teams are almost done. So our first one is Atlanta and Cleveland. On paper, this one looks pretty good. We'll see how Atlanta does in this one. If they're going to play Murray and Trey Young 28 plus minutes, I think they're automatic locks here. Last time DeJounte played, he had 31 minutes, 9 for 13 shooting, had 52 points. So, yeah, like I said, if both these guys are going to play 30 plus minutes or even 25 plus minutes, got to look at Trey and DeJounte Murray. Those are probably the two I'm really looking at from Atlanta. Let's see, if for some reason they sit like Capella or John Collins, I don't think they will, but if they do, Akagwu, I think he could be a solid GPP play. 24 and 24 in his last two games. As you can see, very massive PPR guy. I'm sorry, points per minute PPM, not PPR. So yeah, I don't mind him, but I don't know if those other guys playing kind of limits his upside. I'm looking for upside here, as you can tell. And no one else really has upside. DeAndre Hunter's a solid cash game play. Okay upside, but more, he's going to get you 20, 25 plus, as you see there. Usage rate's looking a lot better recently, even in the kind of last year. So don't mind looking at DeAndre. Is he a top play? No. Obviously, Hunter and Murray for sure. But, sorry, well, Young and Murray, but Hunter's still worth a look. On the Cleveland side, like I said, if we get word that Mitchell and Garland are going to play 25 plus minutes, definitely don't mind looking at him. Donovan Mitchell was absolute trash last time out. Shot 3 for 9, 27 minutes. I don't know. A little bit faster paced game here against a younger Atlanta team. So I think, hopefully he can come through. His shooting's been okay. Only 9 shots in the first two games. Um, well, 9 and 9. So I'm a little kind of weirded out by that. Like this guy shoots 30 or 25 plus times. So we'll see. But still, don't mind him. You can look at Jared Allen if you want to. I don't really like chasing, but I mean he hasn't been too bad. Obviously, well, actually, he has one game against Philly, not that great. He shot 7 for 15, as you can tell, even in last year. That's not what he does. So maybe people will chase that guy, but I don't know. I'm not really too into it. So yeah, I mean Garland and Mitchell, I would definitely look at in this one. New York and Indiana. If New York's going to run their dudes again, you got to be looking at R.J. Barrett, Randall. Those are your two main guys to be looking at. If you're looking for more of a GPP play, Emmanuel quickly. Yeah, he's been putting up pretty dang good numbers, 29, 27, but he's only playing 20, 19 minutes, so that's why it makes it a GPP. If for some reason they start Emmanuel quickly today, yeah, I will probably have him everywhere. This guy's an amazing player, so keep an eye on quickly. Like I said, Brunson, everyone. I think Halberton and Buddy are more GPP plays for me in this one. Chris Dorte as well. For some reason, if one of the main guys for Indiana's out, Chris Dorte could be a solid fill-in for you in GPPs. Randall, I hope he plays more minutes. He's obviously been killing it in his first two preseason games, but they're not playing him a lot of minutes. So I'm a little about that one, 18 to 22. And now that other teams are starting to play their guys 25 plus minutes, Randall's not really a must have if they're going to sit him at 23, 24 minutes again. I'll probably still have him, but it's obviously a lot more riskier if he's playing lower minutes. So still like Randall. Hopefully they put his minutes up to 25, 26. That would be nice for sure. And that's mostly it from that one. So, your main dudes. So we got Charlotte. LaMelo obviously is going to be out in this one. We'll see how much they really play Terry Rozier. I don't know. Maybe their coach is like, oh, wow, LaMelo just got hurt. Let's take a chill pill on our starters and let him not play a lot, or just let him keep playing. So we'll see. I still feel like Terry has just he caps out at 30, 32, which is still good. I still like him, but I don't know. You're going to be needing at least a 280 plus be cashing tonight, so I'm looking for more upside. So Terry's good, but more of a cash game play. And everyone else on this Charlotte team is so trash. I mean, if PJ doesn't play again, you can look at Kelly, but another guy probably going to get you 25, 26. If Plumlee and Washington are out, I do like Mr. Nick Richards. I think he's going to be a very good lower owned play. In 17 minutes against Washington when Plumlee was out, and obviously when Washington didn't play because Plumlee left early, Nick Richards still had 26.6 fantasy points. Had a 32% usage rate in 17 minutes. So I like him. If Plumlee's out, yeah, I mean, I'll probably have some Nick Richard usage for sure. So keep an eye on that one if you want to. Because like I said, if Embiid plays, he's going to have 60, 70% ownership in this one. So, but yeah, just definitely keep an eye on that for sure. Moving on to Philly, Joel Embiid's probably, like I said, if he plays, I'll put him in there. Harden, Maxey, they're not really pushing these dudes at all, so not really feeling any of them. Maybe Joel Embiid, even in 20 minutes, he's all right. We got Pelicans and Miami. Another one of those kind of games for the Pelicans. I really don't have anyone. If Ingram and McCollum are out again, you can look at Trey Murphy, but once again, I don't like really chasing. He shot 15 times against San Antonio. If if the Heat do play their starters here, I'm really off Trey Murphy because I don't know San Antonio sucks, and I think that's why he went off pretty good. So if he's playing up against Bam and Jimmy, I'm just not a big fan. Speaking of Miami, if they're back to playing their guys, I'm looking at Bam Adebayo is the main guy. Jimmy could be worth a look, but I don't know how many minutes they're going to play him. If for some reason those dudes are out again, got to be looking at Kane and also Jovic like we did last time out. Besides that, not really feeling that game. Brooklyn and Milwaukee. So I would expect Giannis to play here. Sat out last night, so it's a back-to-back, so hopefully he plays on this one. If he plays, got to probably lock in Giannis. I like KD again. KD, Giannis, Irving. I'll look at all those guys. Like I said, keep an eye on their minutes. If we get word that the net starters are going to play 25-plus minutes, you got to play these guys for sure. So I would expect Durant to maybe play more than Irving just because Irving's still not 100% in his conditioning, so but yeah, Kevin Durant, Giannis. I would definitely pick Giannis over Kevin Durant. And yeah, that's mostly it. For some reason, if Giannis is out again, Jordan Nora and Sandro probably the two dudes to be looking at. Because Sandro killed it, man. I was looking at him. Well, I guess he didn't kill it. He had 24. Well, actually, no, he had more. This is from the other day. But yeah, Sandro, I think he had 30 plus. But yeah, he's a solid player. But I expect the starters to play here, hopefully. So keep an eye on that game for sure. There are some good plays in that one. Late games, we got Minnesota and the Lakers. I feel like these late games is kind of where we can take advantage because personally, I mean, it's what 10 o'clock on the West Coast. I mean, East Coast. So sometimes people go to bed. I don't know. I've seen that recently. People don't really pay attention to these late games with in preseason. So a little bit of edge maybe for switching some stuff up. I saw some of the guys in the leaderboards pick up Moody and stuff like that tonight, which I would have, but I didn't have any room left because there was a ton of value that opened up in the Golden State game. So. But yeah, let's get to it. So let's say Lakers are going to play. Maybe LeBron plays 25 plus minutes. Got to look at LeBron. Got to look at Anthony Davis. If one of those guys are out, pick the other one. If I'm actually looking forward to this game. I mean, if Cat plays again, Cat's in a very good spot. I'm really surprised they played him 26 minutes in his first game back from an illness. So if they rest him, then they rest him. But if they don't, I like him. Rudy's already going to be out. So, yeah, Towns. Don't mind Davis at all either. Edwards. I like Edwards more if Cat doesn't play. LeBron, solid option. Russell's okay. So that's kind of what we got going on there. So, yeah, solid plays. But, like I said, just got to check out the Lakers and see what they're going to be doing with their minutes. Like I said, we are at the end of the preseason, so most of these guys should be playing 25-plus minutes. But we know how the Lakers are. Davis is fragile, so we'll just see how that goes. Moving on here, we have Sacramento and Phoenix. Another one of those late games that I just don't know what's going to happen here. So Sacramento, they really haven't been playing their starters a ton of minutes. Once again, if we get word they're going to play 25 plus minutes, yeah, I'll probably have Fox and Sabonis in there. If they're going to keep playing 20 minutes, Keegan Murray, he's not playing a ton of minutes either, but another guy you can look at, 30 and 28. He's another solid option. I totally forgot to put a projection on him. Let's just go 26.5 for him. I know he plays not the massive minutes, but his points per minute are massive, so I like that. Like I said, Sabonis and Fox, if they play big minutes, yeah, I'll go at it. I would not be surprised if Phoenix rests their guys here. Uh, I feel like Phoenix really has been playing their starters most of the preseason, so I would not be surprised if Paul or Ayton or one of those guys rest. If they do rest, I don't really know where to go. I mean, maybe Mikal Bridges. Yeah, I mean, if Booker or Paul are out, wouldn't mind looking at Mikal. I usually don't look at him, but when one of them are out, especially Booker, that's when Mikal Bridges goes off. Um, I mean, if Aiton's out and let's say Bismack Biyombo starts, we knew what he did last year when Aiton was out in the beginning of the year. This dude was an absolute beast. Um, if he plays 20 plus minutes, I mean, we see here a couple times when he was playing half decent, he was an absolute monster. So he could be another late night play. But as of now, not a ton in that one. I mean, like I said, for the Clay, Paul and Booker, your main guys. And like I said, if Sacramento steps up their minutes, got to be looking at Sabonis, Keegan Murray, and Fox. Same thing with this one. We got Denver and LA. Sorry, Denver. Yeah, Denver and the Clippers, I guess. LA is more the Lakers. Um, Going to be some late news. We don't know what's going on with Jokic and Murray. If they're out again, got to look at Michael Porter and Bones Highland. Highland absolutely went off. Keep in mind, though, Highland did not play a lot of minutes. Yeah, I get he went off. It was, it was really good, but he also only played 20 minutes, had a massive 44.9% usage rate. But, I mean, like I said, if he's off for some reason, he's going to screw you over. But he's been doing pretty good so far. Um, and obviously, like I said, Clippers are a little bit better of a defense team here than Phoenix is. Phoenix not bad, but yeah, Paul George didn't look too bad. I expect him to carry some ownership in this game. Out of both of them, George is probably going to get the more minutes. Played 24 against Minnesota, so maybe he's going to sit around that again. I don't mind that. Shot 3 for 10 and still had 38 fantasy points. So yeah, got to be looking at Paul George. I'm not really high on Leonard. He just doesn't do anything in the preseason usually. So that's kind of what we're looking at. So let's go give you guys some options. As you see, for the most part, just need to wait on what's going to be going on. Um, yeah, I mean, right away, I'm looking at, as of now, Trey Young Murray. I love that combo, except they're going to play 30 minutes. Moving over here to the shooting guard, like I said, Paul George, a very good candidate here. Jalen Brunson's okay, but I'm looking, like I said, for upside. Brunson's going to sit around 25-30. So I'm probably going to be going Paul George, RJ Barrett. I think those guys have big upside. Um, who else has upside here? That's mostly it in that area. So I guess this for this one we'll go Paul George. Also, like I said, Donovan Mitchell, Booker, mix those guys in there as well. Like I said, forget where Mitchell's going to be playing 25 plus minutes. I don't mind looking at him. Easier matchup against Atlanta. Just we know what Mitchell can do, so maybe he does something here. Small forward, I'm looking at Porter's okay. Like I said, Giannis should be really good. So like him, Keegan Murray actually has an illness. I did not know that. Let's see, didn't practice. Okay, so maybe he doesn't play here. So we'll have to see with Keegan Murray. But yeah, Giannis and LeBron, Edwards, Kevin Durant. I mean, there's a ton of really good small forwards tonight. So thankfully, some of them are good in the power forward area. So once again, like I said, I think to win this slate, you're gonna have to be waiting on those late games because there's just so much firepower in those late games. So maybe leave some spots open, maybe 2 or 3 spots to put in some of those late guys. But yeah, Towns, Giannis, LeBron, AD, Kevin Durant, Allen, maybe Bam Adebayo, Sabonis. I mean, power forward and small forward, like I said, are just absolutely loaded. So there's so many ways to go. And then over at that center position, like I said, if Randall hopefully gets his minutes up, I'm looking at him. We got Davis again. Bam, if he plays, like I said, he has a knee injury. Like I said, if for some reason, if Bam and Butler out again, look at Nikola Jovic, not Jokic, but Jovic and Kane for Miami. Um, and that's mostly it. Like I said, if Plumlee's out, screw it. Put in Nick Richards. Go win yourself a GPP or something. I don't know. Yeah, see, Nikola Jovic, not Nikola Jokic. So, anyway, that's mostly it, guys. Once again, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it quite a bit. And if you guys do enjoy the video, leave a like. I definitely do appreciate it quite a bit. So, like I said, it was another W for us last night. If you guys want to come join us, like I said, $10 for the rest of the preseason. If you want to get in on season pass, like I said, the last day to save money is today, October 12th. It's $250. It will go up to $400 on October 13th. Like I said, payment plans are available for season pass. If you cannot afford all the $250 up front, message me and like I said, we'll do some payment plans so you guys can get the season. And like I said, I'm definitely flexible with it. So whatever you guys need to do, I'll definitely help you guys out. So, like I said, hit us up on our Twitter and the comment section below. All right, guys, once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys here all tomorrow.